The Vatican, an enclave of history and mystery, has for centuries stood as an emblem of faith and intrigue. Yet beneath its hallowed grounds and ancient archives lie tales that have evaded the public eye, stories that some say have been concealed for millennia. As we delve into the enigmatic heart of one of the world's oldest institutions, we unearth 10 of these hidden chronicles. Journey with us as we navigate the shadowy corridors of the Vatican, unveiling its 10 most elusive secrets. Number 1. Hidden Scrolls and the Messiah's Mystery. The Vatican, with its towering walls and hushed halls, has always been shrouded in mystery. One of the most captivating whispers that echo through these corridors revolves around the life of Jesus Christ. Could the Vatican be holding on to evidence that provides a clearer picture of his existence? Rumors suggest that within the vast archives of the Vatican, there may be manuscripts or texts that offer more than just the traditional accounts we've come to know. While millions turn to the Bible for stories of Jesus' teachings, miracles, and sacrifice, what if there's more? What if, nestled among thousands of parchments, there's one that could redefine our understanding of the Messiah? Among these speculated documents, the letters between Emperor Nero and St. Paul stand out. These aren't just any letters. If they exist and are genuine, they might hint at a very different origin for Jesus, particularly concerning claims about his African heritage. Nero, a pivotal figure in Roman history, and St. Paul, a cornerstone of early Christianity, would have had crucial insights and perspectives about Jesus and the budding Christian movement. Why is this significant? Well, if Jesus was of African origin, it would change many narratives, challenging traditional depictions and deeply held beliefs. Such a revelation would underscore the interconnectedness of human history and the universality of religious teachings. Of course, the existence of these letters is speculative, but their potential presence in the Vatican's archives sends ripples through the theological community. It's not just about uncovering historical truths. It's about understanding faith in its entirety and how narratives can shape beliefs. As we delve deeper into these mysteries, we must approach with both curiosity and respect. The Vatican's history is vast and intricate, and each discovery, each whispered secret, adds another layer to our understanding of faith and history. But one can't help but wonder, what truths do the silent chambers of the Vatican still hold? And are we ready for the revelations they might bring? Number 2. Vatican's Cosmic Conundrums, the Alien Connection. When one thinks of the Vatican, images of grand basilicas, age-old religious texts, and powerful pontiffs usually come to mind. Yet, there's a dimension to the Vatican that ventures beyond our earthly realm. The Vatican's secret archives, a repository holding centuries of guarded knowledge, is said to contain speculative documents that might suggest extraterrestrial visits to Earth that span thousands of years. If true, such information could fundamentally alter our understanding of history and humanity's place within the cosmos. One cannot delve into this mysterious connection without mentioning Giordano Bruno. A notable figure from the 16th century, Bruno was far ahead of his time. His writings hinted at an infinite universe teeming with life. This Renaissance philosopher and theologian boldly proposed the existence of multiple worlds, like our Earth, orbiting other stars. While many of his views led to his tragic end at the hands of the Inquisition, his ideas resonate with many modern astronomers and scientists today. If the Vatican archives indeed hold more writings from or about figures like Bruno, it could validate suspicions of a long-standing Vatican awareness of potential extraterrestrial life. Furthermore, the existence of unusual skulls within the Vatican's possession adds another layer to this puzzle. These artifacts, distinct from typical human remains, have long spurred theories. Some argue they're evidence of extraterrestrial beings having once visited, or even lived among us. Though not conclusively identified, Their mere presence in such a sacrosanct institution as the Vatican lends weight to these otherworldly speculations. Piecing together the Vatican's potential extraterrestrial connections offers a thrilling intersection of faith, history, and cosmic exploration. While much remains shrouded in mystery, the tantalizing clues beckon us to keep questioning, to keep probing the boundaries of our knowledge, and to acknowledge the vastness and wonder of the universe beyond our hallowed halls. Number 3. Unraveling Earth's lost era, the Great Unconformity. Deep within the cavernous cliffs of Wyoming, in the year 1869, a revelation awaited. John Wesley Powell, the eminent American geologist, stumbled upon a geological phenomenon that would baffle scientists for generations. It was as if someone had ripped out pages from Earth's own diary, leaving a gaping hole in its chronicles. This phenomenon, named the Great Unconformity, highlighted a substantial unexplained gap in Earth's geological record. At first glance, it appeared as a mere inconsistency between two layers of rock. However, deeper examination revealed that there was something far more perplexing at hand. These rock layers, which usually lay in a predictable chronological order, were abruptly interrupted. Millions of years' worth of geological history seemed to be missing. Layers representing this extensive period were conspicuously absent, making it a mystery akin to a library missing volumes of a historical collection. So, what could have caused such a massive hiatus in the geological timeline? One predominant theory suggests marine glaciation as the prime suspect. It's believed that, at some point in Earth's distant past, massive sheets of ice might have scraped off layers of the Earth's crust, similar to an eraser eliminating pencil marks. This glacial action, having the force of nature behind it, could have effectively erased the records of Earth's history during that time frame. This discovery not only underscores the transient nature of our planet's surface, but also raises an imperative question. What events, life forms, or secrets did those lost layers hold? As researchers continue to probe into the depths of this enigma, the Vatican's potential involvement or knowledge about such earth-shattering discoveries remains a topic of intense speculation and intrigue. Number 4. The Forged Pasts, Rewriting Centuries. Delving deeper into the annals of history, we come across tales of manipulation, subterfuge, and even outright deception. At the heart of this enigmatic past lies a theory proposed by the German historian Herbert Illig. Illig postulated a startling notion, that Emperor Otto III might have manufactured an entire historical epoch. This fabrication, according to Illig, revolved around the creation of the Carolingian dynasty, ostensibly adding an extra 3 centuries to our chronology. If this allegation holds any grain of truth, it means that vast sections of what we've learned about European history could be built on sand. And there's more, especially when delving into artifacts from the period stretching between the 7th and 10th centuries AD. Doubts have emerged about the authenticity of various items from this era. Could it be that these artifacts were planted or modified to align with a contrived historical narrative? Such questions remain largely unanswered, adding layers of intrigue and suspicion to an already mysterious past. But the manipulation of history isn't solely the domain of emperors. The Vatican itself is embroiled in its share of controversies. One of the most blatant instances of this involves the donation of Constantine. This document, believed to be a forgery, was wielded by the Vatican as a tool to stake its claim over vast territories across Europe. For centuries, this document granted the papacy unprecedented authority and sway. It wasn't until 1929 that the Vatican officially acknowledged the document's dubious authenticity. This raises unsettling questions about the extent of deception that major institutions might employ to further their influence and power. Number 5. Zealandia, the Sunken World. When we think of continents, Our minds likely wander to the 7 large landmasses dispersed across our planet. Yet, there exists an 8th, largely concealed beneath the ocean waves, Zealandia. Abel Tasman, a Dutch sailor, was among the first Europeans to stumble upon this mystery in the 17th century. His voyages in the Pacific led him to discover what are now parts of modern-day New Zealand. But the islands he found were just the tip of an iceberg, or rather the peaks of submerged mountains. Zealandia is a vast expanse, estimated to be about half the size of Australia, lying primarily beneath the southwestern Pacific Ocean. Around 93% of its landmass is submerged, which poses the intriguing question: how did such a large piece of Earth's crust end up underwater? Geologists have been grappling with this enigma for years. Zealandia, they believe, was once part of the supercontinent Gondwana. As the continents we recognize today began to split and drift apart due to tectonic forces, Zealandia was slowly pushed towards its watery fate. Over tens of millions of years, the continent, unable to withstand the forces pulling it downward, submerged beneath the ocean's surface. The discovery of Zealandia challenges our traditional understanding of geography. It forces us to reconsider how we define continents and what might still be lurking undiscovered in our planet's vast oceans. More than just a geological wonder, Zealandia stands as a testament to Earth's ever-changing nature, a submerged realm holding secrets of our planet's past and possibly clues to its future. Number 6. The Vault of Vatican Secrets. Delving deep into the heart of Vatican City, we encounter the Vatican Apostolic Archive, a fortress of knowledge that is as intriguing as it is mystifying. This archival treasure trove is not just a mere collection of documents. It's a repository of centuries-old secrets, encompassing a spectrum of human history that many have never seen. These archives, often mistakenly termed as secret, aren't so due to their content but because of their original designation in Latin, secretum, meaning private or personal. Yet the allure of the unknown does persist. While the Vatican has, in recent years, permitted certain scholars access, the depth and breadth of this vast archive remain relatively unexplored. With an estimated 53 miles of shelving, the sheer volume of documents housed within is staggering. They span over a millennium, with some dating back to the 8th century. Among them are invaluable texts, papal correspondences, state letters, and more. However, it's the whispers of the hidden knowledge that resonate louder. Over the years, there have been instances of certain documents, once thought lost or intentionally concealed, making their way to the light. These resurrected secrets rekindle debates and challenge long-held beliefs. Some argue that within these walls lie papers that could rewrite segments of history. But what drives this archive to be the subject of such intrigue? Is it merely the restricted access or the possibility that the Vatican has, over centuries, intentionally suppressed certain truths? These archives, to many, represent a tantalizing blend of faith, power, and mystery. Each parchment, each scroll, carries with it tales of intrigue, faith, and power plays, making the Vatican Apostolic Archive a veritable Pandora's box waiting to be fully unveiled. Number 7. The Vatican's shadowy link to Nazi fugitives. In the aftermath of World War II, as the dark veil of Nazism started to recede, several high-ranking Nazis faced inevitable retribution for their heinous crimes. Yet, disturbingly, many managed to vanish, evading justice. At the center of this enigmatic escape plot stands the Vatican, an institution historically admired for its spiritual guidance. Gerald Steiner, a noted historian, unearthed a controversial theory that could shake the very pillars of this holy establishment. Steiner's extensive research suggested the Vatican may have been instrumental in aiding the escape of these Nazis. Documents, many of which still remain inaccessible to the public, allegedly indicate the Vatican's role in providing both logistical and financial support to these criminals. But why? Some theories suggest that in the chaos post-war, the Vatican might have seen an opportunity to strengthen Christian influence in South America using these Nazis as a conduit. South America, with its vast landscapes, became the chosen sanctuary for many of these fugitives. Countries like Argentina, Brazil, and Chile, with their already established German expatriate communities, were ideal hideouts. Reports claim the Vatican, using its extensive network of contacts and its unquestionable influence, facilitated the provision of travel documents, perhaps even false identities, allowing these war criminals to slip through the net of justice and start anew. This revelation, if entirely accurate, paints a haunting image of the Vatican, intertwining it with one of history's darkest periods. While the full extent of the Vatican's involvement remains shrouded in mystery, it's a chilling reminder of the lengths powerful institutions might go to for their perceived greater good, even if it means aligning with the very epitome of evil. Number 8. The shadows beneath St. Peter's Basilica. Beneath the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, one of the holiest sites in Christendom, lies a mystery that has both baffled and fascinated historians and faithful alike. This crypt, revered by many, is said to hold the remains of St. Peter, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus and the first pope. As visitors descend into the depths, the ambient reverence seems to intensify, a silent testimony to the crypt's significance. However, the crypt has not been without its controversies. While it stands as a monumental testament to the foundations of the Catholic Church, it also harbors questions that challenge the very authenticity of what lies within its walls. Relics, those venerable objects of religious devotion, are aplenty here, said to belong to St. Peter himself. Yet, some historians and archaeologists raise eyebrows at their legitimacy. How certain can one be that these relics truly belonged to the saint? After all, the passage of 2 millennia can muddy the waters of history. Furthermore, inscriptions within the crypt have been a point of contention. Some inscriptions are said to directly reference St. Peter, potentially reinforcing the belief that his remains truly rest there. But skeptics question their origins and their timing. Were they authentic testimonials from the early days of Christianity, or were they later additions meant to solidify the sanctity and significance of the crypt? As one emerges from the crypt's depths, back into the radiant beauty of St. Peter's Basilica, these questions linger. The crypt beneath this majestic edifice, a symbol of faith for millions, remains shrouded in mystery, a silent sentinel to history and belief, and a testament to the complex tapestry of faith, history, and human endeavor. Number 9. The shadows behind Vatican exorcisms and hidden portals. Delving into the enigmatic heart of the Vatican, one cannot overlook its long-standing relationship with the realm of the supernatural. Exorcism, the rite of driving out demons and evil spirits from a possessed person, has been a revered and vital ritual within the Catholic Church for centuries. The Vatican stands as a bastion of faith, where exorcists are trained rigorously in the ancient art. But what makes the Vatican's engagement with exorcism particularly spellbinding is its secret archive. Nestled within this vast treasure trove of documents, scrolls, and manuscripts lie texts that delineate the nuances of exorcism techniques that have been refined and perfected over time. But these scrolls do more than just guide priests in the expulsion of malevolent entities. They hint at the existence of spiritual gateways, portals to realms beyond our understanding. While the Church outwardly aims to close these doors, shielding humanity from the dark forces that lie beyond, one cannot help but wonder about the nature of these portals. How were they discovered? What lies on the other side? Are they, in some clandestine manner, being used or even guarded? The Vatican, with its deeply embedded rituals and secretive demeanor, has always been a magnet for such mysteries. And as one tries to piece together the fragmented clues and whispers of exorcisms, these scrolls in the secret archives stand as testament to the Church's timeless battle against unseen forces. It's a confrontation between good and evil, one that occurs in the shadows, away from the public eye. It reminds us that even within the hallowed halls of one of the world's most venerated institutions, a relentless, unseen war rages on. A war that transcends time, faith, and our very understanding of reality. Number 10. The mysterious elephant beneath the Vatican. Amidst the modern renovations and restorations of ancient buildings, there often emerge remnants of forgotten times. However, in 1962, a renovation project in the heart of Vatican City unveiled something truly astounding: the skeletal remains of an albino elephant. This was no ordinary discovery, nor was this elephant a typical inhabitant of Rome. Its history is intertwined with the Vatican's storied past, a testament to the Church's vast reach and influence during the Renaissance. In the early 16th century, Pope Leo X, known for his love of art, culture, and the exotic, received a magnificent gift that was unparalleled in its novelty and grandeur. This gift was a rare albino elephant, a majestic creature that instantly became the talk of the city. It was presented to the Pope in 1513, capturing the imagination of everyone who set eyes upon it. Such a magnificent beast in the heart of Christendom was a sight to behold. However, this elephant held deeper significance than just its majestic presence. Historians believe the elephant was more than just an exotic pet. It symbolized the Church's global reach and its connections with distant lands and empires. However, as with many tales from the past, this one too has a somber end. The elephant, after serving as a symbol of the Church's might and influence, met an untimely death. It was then buried within the sacred confines of the Vatican's courtyard, perhaps as a mark of respect, or maybe to keep its story and symbolism alive for posterity. Over the centuries, the elephant's existence became a forgotten chapter, overshadowed by the numerous other narratives and events of the Vatican. But the 1962 discovery brought it back into the spotlight, reminding us of a time when the Vatican was not just a religious epicenter, but also a hub of culture, trade, and exotic curiosities. This elephant, though a mere chapter in the Vatican's vast history, serves as a tangible link to a past that was both opulent and mysterious. Thanks for watching, and while you are still here, make sure to click the video on your screen for more mind-blowing videos. I'll see you there.